Hey guys, what's going on? Daily Tactics here, and today we are back with a huge Republic base in the Men of War Assault Squad 2 Star Wars Galaxy at War mod. This thing is chonk, man. It is so epic. So, first of all, on the ramparts here, we have 6 AV cannons poking out. These things are, of course, devastatingly effective artillery cannons. Then on ground level here, we have a few blockades filled to the brim with Doom Legion troopers, who are the troopers that are defending this base. Then right here we have a group of free-roaming Doom Legion clone troopers led by the infamous Lord Bob, who we have not heard from in quite some time. He's got some brand spanking new armor. Looks absolutely dope. Lord Bob, glad to have you back. Then we have 2 more AV cannons over here, hiding behind an ATTE tank. I know, it might be a little bit overkill, but I think it'll be worth it. Then back here, we have rows and rows of Doom Legion clone troopers ready to defend at a moment's notice here. And then on these offshoots, we have more clones defending every nook and cranny of the interior of the base here. And Commander Doom is one of these clones back here, holding this little planning table right here with a couple of troopers. And then over here in the docking bay station, we have even more soldiers and clones, and it's just a madhouse. There's so many troopers all over the place. It is going to be so fun and so epic. And the attackers are pretty stacked as well. We've got MTT tanks here, decked out in this green camo, which looks so cool. They kind of match Doom Legion a little bit. Then we've got similar transports here, which have camo droids. All the droids in this are camo. We have some of these mini hovercrafts, and we have a few AATs in there, and then 2 super tanks. So the droids are pretty decked out as well for this assault. It should be epic. It should be massive. I am super excited to get this thing going, and I hope you guys are excited to check it out as well. If you do end up enjoying it, please remember to hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton with videos getting recommended. And yeah, let's just get right on into this thing. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, we're ready to get into this real quick. I moved Lord Bob back just a smidge because I didn't want him dying immediately from the initial bombardment, because this thing is about to start off with an absolute bang. Let's go ahead and press start and see what happens. The droids, like I thought, immediately start getting shot at from the clones. They're beginning to drop off their infantry from their troop carriers, which is a very smart thing. If one lucky AV shot were to hit those troop carriers, then the droids would lose basically their entire military immediately. It's like the super tanks are already moving in on Lord Bob's free-roaming troopers and its ATTE over here, and lots of these troopers are going down. Lord Bob's still alive, though. He seems to be running forward to the front lines here, trying to help out the best he can, but I'm not sure if there's much helping these guys. This is a nasty assault. Let's check in on these AV cannons. This one's lost its gunner. This one just lost its gunner. This one, it has been ripped to shreds. Okay. These ones over here, how are they doing? This one has lost its gunner. This one's still alive and kicking. It's good to see. And that one's lost its gunner. So there is 1 AV cannon left alive. Hopefully it can do some work on these droids before it goes down. These AV cannons are honestly very flawed. As you can see, the gunner is in just such an exposed position that it's so easy to kill these things if the droids are actually targeting them, which is, of course, no bueno for the clones. That'd actually be a really interesting Star Wars analysis video to do. Maybe I should do that. That'd be pretty fun. Ooh, ATTE going down. That's real rough right there. That is the Goliath that was holding this doorway, and now it's been destroyed faster than I've ever seen an ATTE being destroyed. Lord Bob is back here shaking his head in rage as his troopers have to fall further back from the entrance. Luckily, these 2 AV cannons, though, in the immediate entrance here are still doing okay. They're trying to deal with this AV cannon, I think. There's not a ton of droid infantry up here. Whoa, this MTT, it's got itself all turned around. Yeah, droid infantry still working its way forward. So are a lot of the tanks. The front entrance hasn't been a a huge spot of attack at the moment. It's mainly been a focus on these AV cannons as well as these outdoor clone troopers who I think they immediately got shredded at the beginning of this battle. I don't think they stood a single chance against these droids. Whoa! Super Tank just decides to flip the ATTE tank over. Let's see, does it kill any droids down here? Oh, it does! It landed on a couple. Oh my goodness. That's a tough way to go. Then again, they are just droids, so who really cares? Took an AV cannon down with it. That's insane. Holy cow. Super Tank here is trying to pave the way. Is it dead, actually? No, it's still alive. I think it's just kind of cramming itself in that corner by accident. Lord Bob going on the full retreat here. Ooh, watch out, Bob. Keep going. Keep going, buddy. Get back there. Alright, it's getting a little bit laggy right now as more and more infantry begins to engage in the battle. But in no more than a minute or two, once a bulk of this infantry dies, which it inevitably will, then the frame rate will improve. So let's just bear with it here for a little bit. Clone lines on the interior of the base doing their all to stop these incoming droids. There are so many droids coming at them. So many droid tanks. They are at a serious disadvantage, these guys in this main hall. It is going to be brutal fighting, but if they can even kill a few of these tanks or a few of these droids, I think they will be in business for a taut victory. I think the tanks are honestly not even going to be that powerful. As we can see, a few of them are already turning around, giving up on this interior assault because they can't really get past these AV cannons. They're actually acting as blockades. Who knew that dead cannons would end up being so useful in this battle? But that won't stop the flow of droid infantry from coming in here. And these droids have their camo, which is pretty cool camo. I mean, it's super subtle, which is kind of nice. It's not like in-your-face force camo. It's sort of like moot colors, and I think it honestly acts as pretty good camouflage if it were to be in a real force. So I really like the color scheme of that force camo. I think that's pretty dope. Clones getting pushed further and further back here as the droids proceed forward. We can only hope Lord Bob is okay at this point. I have no clue where Lord Bob has gone off to. But even if he has fallen, we can know our comrade will certainly be back in another video because he's a man who just never seems to be killed. He's a fighter, that one. He certainly is. There is just a powwow of tanks over here. These tanks are really refusing to go forward, and I think part of the reason might be because these assault crafts are blockading the front entrance all by themselves. Very nice. If it wasn't for the AV cannons there and these guys, I think a lot of AATs would be plowing on through here, but those two things are acting together in a nasty little blockade for the droid soldiers who are trying to come forward. And the droid tanks, of course. A lot of Doom Legion hugging these little brackets in the wall. I like that. I think that's really cool. But it's not helping with fire output in the slightest. These clones on these barricades are having to deal with that themselves. Because these guys aren't really turning around to help out at all. These guys are just straight up chilling. Maybe they're suppressed. They're not even getting shot at, though, so I don't know what that's about. AAT tank trying to come on through. A few droids are up on these ramparts, but they're not actually tall enough to aim their weapons over the top. I tried to put clones here before the battle began, like when I was doing the setup, and they can't actually shoot over those ramparts, so there's no point in having any clones or droids up there, but somehow the droids found their way up there. There is one up here on this one, right there. But there's a bunch over here accumulating, but I mean, like I said, there's gonna be no good for them. Oh, there's a clone left alive up here, so maybe they can get a kill, but I mean, beyond that, not much. I think they're climbing the walls over this way. These droids on the right might be scared to walk under that ATTE in case it falls flat on their faces. Alright, and like I said, the frame rate is returning a bit back to normal here as more droids and clones bite the dust mid-battle. A few more Doom Legion troopers popping out here trying to get some shots off. Uh-oh, AAT is forcefully shoving this AV cannon out of the way. It's not doing a great job of it, but it is trying. Uh-oh, clones, you guys gotta kill this thing. They do have bazookas in the interior of the base as well, so hopefully they can utilize that to its full potential and take out this AAT. Seeing a little bit of light arms fire going into it, but this thing will slaughter some clones if they're not careful. There's a big bang going on right there. I can't believe it got past those AV cannons. It just kind of noped them out of existence. And more droids are following in behind this AAT tank. I really honestly think these AV cannons were not as effective as I had hoped they would be. I honestly think they might be most powerful when they're sort of behind enemy line, or sorry, behind friendly lines and firing into the battle rather than being on the front lines and acting as turrets. You know, their real purpose is to be artillery pieces, so that might have had something to do with it, but I don't know. I really had hoped they would have lasted a little bit longer, but they got pretty blown up. Oh, this AAT tank, man, hitting the medical bay hard, taking out some of the clones on the interior here. At least we know it probably won't be able to go much further than here. I think. I hope. Oh, that'd be so bad if this thing just slaughtered so many clones. It's okay. The clones still have a foothold here. Commander Doom's... Oh, Lord Bob's still alive. My man, he retreated back to Commander Doom. Not a bad place to be. Alright. I see you, Lord Bob. Nice job, man. Droid infantry still sort of coming on in here. AAT supporting with plenty of fire. Oh, yeah. How is this guy still alive? Bruh. His friend died, though. That's an oof, but I'm surprised he is alive. That is kind of shocking. Oh, it is wreaking havoc on the airstrip in here. These ships are no longer going to be flyable by the end of this battle. If the clones had hoped to escape on those things, it's no dice anymore. A bunch of clones in the medical bay here doing a nice little stand. Running about, trying to dodge laser fire. This AAT, man, is absolutely doing work for the droids. Oh, man. And it's really implementing some good tactics here. Oh, it's piecing out. It didn't want to make it too easy for the droids, apparently, because it's out of here. Running over all of the bodies and leaving none behind. That's annoying because I kind of wanted to see the stats of this battle once it's over, but now all the bodies are gone, so that's cool. Alright, so I guess the infantry now has to bat clean up a little bit. Perhaps the AAT tanks were called away from this battle after doing their job. They needed to get to another clone fortress ASAP. But I mean, that's okay. Maybe it's going to give the clones a bit of a chance here. I was kind of worried they'd just get steamrolled, but now they've only got infantry to deal with, and I think they could really make something out of this. They just hunker down, focus, young Padawan. Make it happen, Captain. All right, barracks over here under full assault. Clones getting a few nice little droid kills here before going down. One left alive behind this bunk bed. He goes down. Are there any alive back here, too? There are a few left alive back here. Hiding out. They're trying to stay alive. I don't blame them. Oh, the medical bay is under full assault. That droid knocks out those two clones who are hiding behind the back-to-tanks. Not great cover back-to-tanks, honestly. Alright, the airstrip might be the next area of assault for these battle droids. Oh, dude, you just had to spray down that corridor. Oh! You played yourself. You absolutely played yourself. Suffering from success. Not really. I don't know, I was trying to implement more DJ Khaled quotes. Oh, DJ Khaled's such a joke. Alright, that's fine. Doom Legion still holds the airstrip, though, for the moment. Droids haven't really come on in there too hard yet. In fact, they seem to be getting distracted over here by Lord Bob. Lord Bob sensing that it was time to step in and cause a distraction for the droids. Comes into the corridor just a little bit. Just a bit. He's getting pretty shot up over there. But his clones across the way are doing some serious work on these droids. Nice job, guys. Very nice. Lord Bob, I am worried for your safety. Lord Bob, Lord Bob, move. Run, dude. Sometimes you gotta order Lord Bob around a little bit. He's not the brightest bulb on the tree. No one ever said he was. That was never a claim that was made. Droid's doing big pushes over here on this, I don't know, what is this, communications center area, maybe? Seems what this part of the base is, and then across the way is, of course, the command center, so it makes sense for those two areas to be very close to each other. These areas being probably the most important part of the base, as it's in charge of all defensive perimeters and whatnot, so it makes sense that the clones have the hardest defense over here, and they're doing a very nice job of eliminating quite a number of droids with great ease. Lord Bob, you're still good? Where are you at? Oh, there he is. Whew! Lord Bob's still good. Lord Bob, remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, a little bit of silence on the battlefield. I do have to say this clone defense is not holding as well as I would have thought it was. They're kind of getting smacked. I think it all started with the exterior defenses not doing as much as I thought it might have. Oh, we're opening up again once more here. Oh no! Commander Doom's position getting grenaded. His two lackeys right there going down, and Commander Doom goes down right there too. Lord Bob dodging into the theater over here. Oh, they've got a lot of troopers over here. I think a bunch of these are Lord Bob's free-roaming troopers, actually, so hopefully they can get a few kills here. That guy put up no fight. Maybe he was trying to surrender. Never surrender. Never give up. Never surrender. This dude's chilling here with the VATR-25 rifle. Definitely a super effective rifle. I always say it reminds me of the FG-42 from World War II, the German Luftwaffe weapon. It really, really looks like it. But, you know, I think I've mentioned this before, but the majority of the original Star Wars weapons were actually modeled off of old World War II weapons because it was way cheaper for George Lucas to buy decommissioned World War II weapons from various militaries. You know, you can still buy like old stock from like the Vietnam War and like World War II, I'm pretty sure. Like you could buy like Willys Jeeps, but they were completely disassembled. You have to build it yourself and stuff like that. But you can buy from army stock reserves and things like that that are just no longer utilized anymore. So that's what George Lucas did instead of having custom-made props, because custom-made props are far more expensive than just buying old-school World War II weapons, you know, from a war that had occurred 30 years prior to the making of Star Wars, and just, you know, adding and subtracting certain parts to make them look sci-fi and stuff like that, which I think is one of the coolest parts of Star Wars and why their weapons feel so rooted in modern, or, you know, in the real world, I guess. Which is just cool. Very cool. Of course, with the prequels, I'm pretty sure he went ahead and just had sci-fi weapons made. I don't think there was too much inspiration from any particular era of weapons or anything like that. I think the clone weapons turned out really well in those regards. I think the droid weapons are a little stupid looking. I also think some of the other weapons we see, like Padme's pistol and Jango Fett's pistol and stuff like that, they look very stereotypical sci-fi movie weapons, and I think that's kind of boring in all honesty. So I much prefer the World War II vibe of these ones. And then with The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, their weapons are kind of just like just carbon copied from the originals, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think the blaster that the First Order has is just a white E11 Stormtrooper blaster, isn't it? And then the Resistance weapons are just Rebellion weapons, I'm pretty sure. I think. Which I suppose makes a little bit more sense because, I mean, It was only a few years after the, rebels and stormtroopers were actually fighting, so I guess it makes sense for them to just restock their old weapons. But, I don't know. It would still be cool to see some new ones. I mean, we did see a few, like that weird, like, taser sword thing. That was kind of cool, but pretty much all of the First Order and the Resistance are just carbon copies of the Rebels and the Stormtroopers, let's be honest here. There's not too much originality there. Either way, the droids look like they're beginning to regroup a bit here. Wow, there's a ton on the ramparts now. Looks like they finally did kill that guy over here. That's sad. Yeah, they seem to have gained control of the majority of the base here. But the clones still control these two rooms. Yes, they do. Oh no, Lord Bob went down at some point. Oh, I didn't even notice. I was too busy looking at other sections of the base. Oh, poor Lord Bob. Poor Lord Bob. Should have stayed in the theater. And of course, the storage room over here is still stocked with a few clones, and there's a few clones in the airstrip. So the droids certainly haven't taken the base yet, but they seem to be just sort of rummaging around out here. Should we perhaps move a few forward? They have so many troopers left alive. Oh my god, the clone defense did not perform like I thought it would. Like, it did not do that great of a job. Alright, we're going to move a few droids that way, see if they can kickstart this battle one more time here. Let's see, where are these droids at? Where my dogs at? Alright, here they come. Cool. Yeah, they're just sort of rummaging around now. Checking out the base, but they haven't found these resisting clones quite yet. Let's see, what do we have? This guy's just got a DC-15S. So is this guy... this guy's got a DC-15A. That's a bit better of a weapon. This guy's got a DC-21. Pretty good weapon. These guys... This guy's got another DC-15S. This guy's got the same... This guy's got a DC-19. That's probably the best weapon out of the bunch. And this guy's got a DC-15S. So, not a huge arsenal for the clones. Oh, excuse me. Oh, there we go. There's that DC-19 in action. Heavy machine gun. Rips into 4 droids. And absolutely butchers them. Oh, that clone over there went down real easy. There goes the DC-19 gunner right there. This guy over here going down as well. So now we're just down to this guy, and these two dudes over here. Let's see what happens. This guy was supposed to be positioned a little bit more to the left so he could shoot through this tiny narrow hole, but that didn't really happen. Just heard this guy over here die. Looks like he got a kill before he went down. We got these two troopers still looking good. This guy gets a nice little rip into a droid right there. Guys, finish with a bang. At least get a few more kills in here. Let's see a little bit more action from our boys. All right, get him, boys. Oh, sad. Well, he did get 1 kill, so that's better than nothing. Still got this guy. Whoa, who's grenading over here? Oh, these two dudes. They could do some action. Let's see. No, buddy. He missed the most vital shots. There we go. He actually gets a kill. This guy also gets a kill. So these guys are good in my opinion. They've done their part. They've at least taken out a droid each. Beautiful. That's all we really wanted. At least 1 droid kill per. More droids coming in hot though. This guy going the easy way out. How lame. Oh, but this guy's got our buddy's back though. He already died. He took a few pot shots at those droids. Now the droids are sort of onto him. And this guy gets to live another day. It's like the clones are like trading off who's fighting the droids when. Let's see. I don't think this will go well for this guy. He doesn't have a great position. There we go. Oh, he went down without a kill. That's sad. And this guy over here ended up dying. We got 1 last trooper over here. Let's just get the droids on his trail. There we go. He got a kill. It's not bad, but now he's gonna have all these droids on him. That'll be tough to deal with, but hopefully he can get like at least 1 more kill. That's my goal for this guy. See if he can get one more. Would be kind of nice if he could. You guys gonna attack? I don't think they are. Well, he's in like a kind of weird tucked away position. Well, he does get another kill there. Let's see. Nice. There's 3. Let's see what this guy can do, baby. Let's see what he can make happen, Cap'n. Never really understood why droid weapons had scopes on them. Like, shouldn't there... Guys, there's still a clone here. Just go. Come on. Shouldn't there, like, their headpieces already have, like, zooms in them and things like that? Like, they're droids, for goodness sake. Why would they need a scope? Alright, that guy gets one more kill and then goes down. What do we have left? Alright, we've got actually like 10 or so clones. Let's try and get them all over here. Perhaps we could make them do a great escape in these LATs. Alright guys, we're calling full retreat right now. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Alright. Go, go, go. Oh, turn around. Just kill those guys. You got this, you got this. Easy, easy. Nice. Oh, watch behind, watch behind. Nice. Alright, wait, hold up. Yeah, take that guy out. Oh god. Do we need to turn around? Where's that coming from? That guy over there. Oh jeez. Run this way. Alright, cross over. There's a lot of droids over there. Run, 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 run. Ah! Oh no. Whew. Nice. Good one. Now run. Book it. Run! Buddy! You got this. Come on. Whew, he made it away. Alright, you take the shuttle. And the rest of them will take the LAAT. Oh. The rest of them will take the LAAT. You know, one of you guys take the ARC 130. Wait. I just want to see it fly, honestly. It looks cool.
Yes, General.
Yeah, you get in the ARC 130. The rest of you guys take the LAAT.
Watch for friendlies.
There goes the LAAT. Let's hit him with a Juggernaut rocket. Oh, no, no, pull up, pull up, pull up. Oh, it's lost its capability to fly. That one wasn't my fault. The droid shot it and it was broken. It must have been broken down here because we took off and then all of a sudden I lost flight capability and the little repair wrench popped up. Oh, man. Wait, there's still a clone back here? I missed one? Oh, buddy, try and book it this way. That one wasn't my fault. I promise that one wasn't my fault. I'm still the best pilot in the galaxy, don't worry. Go! Uh-oh. No! Sorry, buddy. There was this guy in his way and guys behind him. I wasn't able to get him out of there. Alright, ARC 130 trooper. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up! Oh my god. That was so sad. Lord Gonk was not with these clones in their time of need. This is so sad. Okay, well the droids won by a large margin in this battle. Clone defenses were not able to hold. So yellow are dead clones here, red are dead droids, except there should be a whole slew of dead droids over here. But the tanks rolled over their bodies and all that's left are guns, basically. You know, there are no more bodies left because the stupid tanks rolled over all of them and deleted them. So that's so fun. The clones did a pretty decent job defending. They were up against a lot, but I really thought their outside defenses would get a lot more kills. But these AV cannons were a massive, massive disappointment, honestly. And then the ATTE didn't last as long as I thought it would, and these AV cannons both broke down pretty easy. And the clone choke points got rolled through by that AAT in the beginning. It was a tough battle. It was really tough. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I sincerely hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.